Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JLeesCorner. Honey, it is 3 o'clock in the morning, as you can see from the time, from thing. And this is a whole review, okay? If you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and welcome a whole JayBirds. Jaybird, dun 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 dun, and all that goodness and everything. I want you to like this video, please, and thank you. Hit that good old like button. You can comment in the comment section below at the bottom of the screen. You can also hit the share button to share this video on your Twitter, on your not Instagram, but your Facebook. Please share the video. Thanks you so much. And if you want to know when I have videos up, hit that notification bell because it lets you know when the videos are up and everything. So tonight's lipstick, I started doing it again because y'all asked for it. This is the Kat Von D. This color is called Plan 9. It's a greenish color. Okay, and I like it. So that's what it is. I'm trying to wear different colors because I have tons of lipstick that I only wear like once or whatever. But let's get into this actual review. I feel like the show needs to end. I feel like this is supposed to be like the series finale. And I know 50 Cent keeps saying, oh, it's gonna go on. They have these spin-offs or whatever. The story don't need to continue. And I feel like, tonight was episode 7. There's only 15 episodes. However, you're only going to they're giving us the first 10 now. The next 5 won't be here until January. Okay, so that means after tonight's episode, there's only 3 episodes left until January, and I feel like they're opening up more questions. They're not closing anything up. It's just like I'm tired of. Not saying Power is a bad show, but I feel like it's run its course, and y'all keep adding things, and we don't really need that or whatever. I feel like the spinoff should be, Tate when he becomes governor. That's the only spinoff we should get. Tommy don't need no spinoff. Tasha don't need no spinoff. Keisha damn show don't need no spinoff or whatever. No one needs a spinoff, and I think the spinoff, which again should be Tate and his governorship or whatever. Take Ramona with you, okay? So that should be the spinoff. But girl, I can't. Jesus, please come and fix it. Anyway, so Tariq gets woken up out of his sleep, and what does he have? A whole gun to his head. Okay, so he wakes up to ghosts, not to James, not to his father. He wakes up to ghosts. Ghost is like, saying, night time is over. Saying, wake up or whatever. So, he like, you're not gonna take me out. I'm your son. He like, do you know why Kanan took out Sean? You know why Kanan did this to his own son? Because he was just weird. Because he couldn't be trusted or whatever. I can see, and you pushing me or whatever. He then bring you. I'm your son, though. What you gonna do? Goes and say, I don't know what happened, officer. My son has not been the same since his sister died. So I don't know how he got the gun. I don't know. Meaning, this is what I want to tell the police if I have to take you out because you get on my goddamn nerves. So he also brings up how will you stop being my son when you helped Tommy to the penthouse. He said, I know you did that or whatnot. Well, I owed him. You owe me. What do you mean or whatever? So he like, look, Uncle Tommy told me he wasn't going to hurt you. Like, man, whatever. You trusted him. We had odds or whatever. And then you didn't check the house to see if I was here. You also did not check the house, or you did not call me to make sure I was okay. So he's pissed off. Very, very, very pissed off. And he bring up how, saying, don't think that you ever are smarter than me. Saying, don't think that because that was your one mistake, son. Don't do that no more. But I feel like Ghost... Tariq is different, okay? So he told Tariq, get up, come on, we're finna go somewhere. He takes him to the penthouse, and he shows Tariq the destruction that Tommy caused to the penthouse. The penthouse is done, okay? Done. Ain't no fixing that. It's just leave it alone. Move away and never to return. Everything is destroyed. Uncle Tommy did this? Yeah, son, with your help. And so as they walking around, he know that Tariq has stuff hidden at the house. So he like, saying, what was stuff hidden at? He think it was in Tariq's room. No. Tariq takes him to Raina's room. You hid stuff in your sister's room? He like, yeah, I knew you wouldn't come in here or whatever. So go see. We goes in the little space or whatever. He grabs it. And it's the money Tariq that made. He like, oh, that's all I made or whatever. He like, well, what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. You gonna just rob me, dad, and go see, like, nigga, dope boys get robbed every day. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of the game. And don't call me ghost, okay? You owe me that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He's saying also you owe me your loyalty, so you can never talk to Tommy again. And if you do talk to him again, I will tell him that you took his product, and that would mean you have an issue with him and me. Okay, you don't want that. You do not want to worry about me and your uncle on that ass. We see Tommy and Keisha talking, and Keisha felt like, we need to be done with this life or whatever. We don't have no money, we don't have no product or whatever, and all because you had to help Tariq or whatever. It's just kind of crazy. And now Go's gonna be on our ass because y'all sell their eyes or whatever, and you should have left Tariq alone because you had already told him to stop selling. So it wasn't really your responsibility to go save him from himself. So he like, well, I have to because, he helped me get Proctor. You right, and now Ghost is going to figure that out too. And then what? And then what do you think he's going to do? So Tommy then gives Keisha a gun. I'm like, who on the right way of common sense gives Keisha a gun? Tommy. Which means Tommy don't have what? Common sense, because Keisha not ready for that, whatever. But he said you're gonna need this just in case, whatever, keep it for safety, and we'll figure things out later. Well, look, you need to, to stop messing with Tariq or whatever, and if you come around, like, leave him alone. I thought I had to sneeze. Leave him alone, and let's be done with him, whatever. I can't be done with Tariq. Tariq's family, I can't do that, whatever. He only messed up because Ghost and Kanan messed him up. No, I think everyone messed Tariq up in one way or other. Tariq is the product of his environment. His environment includes Tommy, you, Keisha, you too, Ghost, and his mama. Okay, it's a whole plethora of things. Kanan got in his ear and got him not trusting anybody. So that's what Kanan did. But y'all all played a part in where he is right now, whatever. But when he says how he can't let Tariq go because Tariq's family, and what is me and Cash? What is me and Cash? Your family too, Lakeisha. But like Lakeisha, we only seen Cash twice. How many times has Tommy really seen Cash? Is Cash really family? Can a person you don't know be family? I don't know. I just feel like, we at least, Cash is treated like Yaz. We only seen Yaz 4 times in the whole 6 seasons of Power. Okay, only 6 times, and we've only seen Cash twice in 6 seasons. So is he barely family? He's barely family. But it was what it was. We do see Tasha and Ghost talk. Look, it's real simple. He tells Tasha he put a gun to Tariq's head to scare him straight. Because now he respects me. Tasha was like, boy, you fool if you think, he's over it or whatever. You shouldn't have done that. I am not happy that that's what you chose to do to our son. So that's the conversation they are having. Ghost is delusional when he feels like, because I did this, because I scared him, because I talked to him in my ghost voice, that he now respects me. He wants to call me dad and not Ghost. He gonna just not call you anything, okay? And Tasha's like, no, like, that's not true. Like, he is who he is, and he don't like you. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, he'll learn to respect me. We're gonna get him out of this stuff, whatever. We're gonna get him into college. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have everything I didn't have. Ghost really feels like all Tariq needed is to go to school. Y'all put that boy in school, and he still went and sold drugs at the school. At the school. It's beyond me how smart Ghost was in earlier seasons, and now he's delusional when it comes to his son. And not only that, Tasha is accepting of what Tariq is, and she's real calm with it. Like, she not flipping out. Like, it's just a weird ass thing or whatever. And when Tariq is outside the door listening to them say how, we're gonna get him in school, he'll be fine, he can have what I didn't have, he sneaks off and goes some damn where. And I'm like, girl, if he dies, he dies. It's how I still feel about Tariq. You know what I'm saying? Let him, may he rest in peace. Okay, all up and through the graveyard. So we then see at the warehouse. Okay, at the warehouse we see Spanky, 2-Bit, and BG. You know what I'm saying? This chit chat. You know what I'm saying? As they usually do or whatever. Then 2-Bit noticed that a couple of the packages is open and someone was going through things and took things they was not supposed to take. He like, that means somebody was in. Like, who else could have been here? And we the only ones who should know where this place is. And then Keisha walks in because as Keisha said, I'm going to do the count at the product or whatever, and now she's supposed to be a whole drug counter. Girl, bye. Anyway, she come in like, well, what's going on? They like, since somebody was in, they stole some product. And who found it? She's like, too big say, well, I did. Isn't that convenient? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to call Tommy and tell Tommy that you said some stuff is missing. He's like, what you mean? It was how she said it. She then accused Two Bit and says the person who found it, that's Brooke Convenient. That's probably the person who stole it. Because the person who stole it would want to say, hey, something's missing. Who did it? You know what I'm saying? So she's accusing him of robbing Tommy. He like, what? Man, I ain't gonna rob Tommy. Why would I do that? If I'm gonna rob somebody, I would rob you and snatch that chain off your neck. And she was like, my chain? Yes, bitch, you're a chain, okay? And so Spanky and B's like, okay, Too Big, just calm down. Like, just, cause he getting mad. He getting real mad. Whatever, I'm gonna call Tommy because he needs to know. Too Big then grabs her arm, like, wait a minute. Let me go. And then she walks away. They're like, didn't your mama tell you to keep your hands to yourself? That's his girl. You're like, but I don't care. Ever since she came around, things were getting worse and worse and worse. I told y'all she wasn't gonna be nothing but trouble. They're like, man, when Tommy found out you touched Keisha, it's gonna be some hell to pay. And I'm like, well, I think that's true. I think that's very, very true. But Keisha don't. Keisha walked in, you don't walk in accusing employees of stealing. Not killing employees, you don't do that. That's just not a smart thing to do. Now, back at Tate's headquarters, you know what I'm saying? Ramona is like, where's Tate? Where is Tate? Now, she asking Derek. Now, y'all know Derek is his campaign manager or whatever. I don't know what his name is, but he's like the assistant person or whatever. And so, where are you? Okay, that's him. So, she's like, where is Tate? Like, oh, he's at like early morning. What do you say? Early morning? He's at an early morning prayer breakfast. I don't care. Find him and get him here. Now, where's Cassandra? I need her here too. I don't know. She's gone somewhere too. And then he looking around like, I done two motherfuckers always gone at the same time. And he kind of put two and two together, okay? And then he pops up into the room where, yes, Tate and his wife, Cassandra, is having sex. Yes, the wife. This is his wife. This is the husband. They're husband and wife, and he walked in on his wife riding Governor Tate through the hotel room, all up and through the ridership, okay? And he's pissed. I'm pissed off. I'm going to warn your campaign. I'm going to give all the people against you information on you. I'm going to ruin you today, tomorrow, and forever. He's like, look, calm down, Derek. I know you're a bit upset. I did not want you to find out this way. However, just calm down. And she's like, look, this is a personal matter. Like, we have not, well, at least I have not been happy in a while. But that's personal. Do not make this personal issue public. Do not make it a work thing. Like, this is whatever. His campaign is done. And then he leaves. Now, Keisha gets to Tommy's loft after leaving 3 to Hardway or whatever. But he ain't there. So she goes text like, you know what I'm saying? We need to talk about Tuba, okay? Because something happened. Then knock on the door. Who is it? It's Tariq. What, Reek? Is Uncle Tommy here? I need to talk to him. She's like, no, he isn't here. And you need to stop coming around or whatever. Don't come, be gone. You're too much trouble or whatever. We don't need you here. You know what I'm saying? I need to talk to Uncle Tommy. You know what I'm saying? My dad pulled up with no ghosts. Ghost put a whole gun on me. And he needed to, okay? Because you is always messing things up or whatever. You deserve it trying to be someone you're not. He like, oh, like you with that gun in your hand. Because it's true. Everyone knows. Everyone knows. Keisha is not gangster, okay? As we are. So she's like, look, I need that for protection because you're fourth, okay? And you need to stay from around here. Because every time you're around, every time something happens with you, your father is not far behind and we don't need him around here. So go away, okay? Bye-bye. And so he leaves. And as he leaves, he gets downstairs. And who is downstairs waiting for him? Tasha. Because Tasha knew that's where he would probably go. To Tommy. She's like, get in the car. I'm taking you to talk to your father. What? She's like, get your ass in the car, boy. This guy knew you would just go ahead somewhere. So they get in the car and they leave. We see Harry. Okay, let me tell y'all who Harry is. I'm like, do y'all Remember who Harry is? And the reason I call him Harry is because that was his name on Sex and the City. I can't remember what his name is on here, so we call him Harry. Anyway, Harry is talking to Cooper and to Rodriguez, okay? Just telling them how, or asking them, like, what's the latest on the Proctor situation. So they bring up how, his daughter was there too, because they look at the pictures from the crime scene and you see the luggage. You see her luggage there, you see his luggage as well. And so, they're like, the daughter must have been there too, but she was gone. Some kind of way she got to her Uncle Benny's or whatever. And, that's probably who has her now. He then tells Rodriguez, I feel like, Cooper may be a problem. I feel like, everyone he meets up with, everyone he does things with, they end up dead. You know what I'm saying? If he is an issue, I need your help to get him caught and take him down or whatever. She's like, look, I came here to get on the squad to help find or solve Angela's murder, okay? I did not come here to look into corruption. He's like, oh, you thought it was a suggestion. No, get it done. Meaning, so we do see Tate. Tate is at his campaign office. He's having a whole little photo op with Dre, because Tate has now helped Dre get his daughter back. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. But Dre said, hey, man, can you hold off on posting these pictures until after your campaign or whatever? He's like, yeah, we'll just put these, we'll save these, like, for our website or whatever. And so, he walks away to talk to Ramona. Now, Ramona's pissed off because now she's found out that he was having sex with the married lady, and that can be a whole ruination that can ruin the campaign things. And she's like, how could you be so stupid to do anything with a married woman, let alone someone who works on the staff? That's just stupidity or whatever. He like, look, it's okay. We can spin the story like she would love to be with me and like ride me all the way up to, the house seat or whatever seat he wants to be on. And, so it's not a really big issue. Like, she wants to be with me. You know what I'm saying? And, she's like, yeah, but why would you want to create a problem? Like, as many single women as we have, even on your staff, why pick the married one? And I'm like, and you forget, she's the whole woman who got divorced from her husband because he was caught up in the whole sex scandal. So she's like, you just stupid. You're dumb. But he really, really is. Now, we also see Dre and Ghost talking, you know what I'm saying? What Dre said, good looking on that whole truth robbery. I know that was you. He's like, oh, Dre, you can't prove that was me the same way I can't prove that you didn't kill Maria. And I'm like, technically, it was Tommy. But I give up. So, he just say, like, look, you got your daughter back now, you good or whatever. He like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now that Sax and them don't have her, I can, I don't have to worry about working with them or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They good. He do say, well, look, if Tommy found out that you around or if he found out you're alive and, in these streets, it's not going to be good. So, you know what I'm saying? Keep your nose clean and stay safe. And I'm like, no, let Tommy see him so Tommy can kill him. So he then goes back in and he's talking to Tate. Like, oh, you're being dumb, was the ass birthday? Like, oh, she told you, like, yeah, she told me, that's just dumb to do or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Why would you do that? He like, look, I'm gonna say this. We both would benefit if Derek, you know what I'm saying, just wasn't able to have loose lips. Like, what you mean? Like, well, I had him look into and do background checks, deep background checks on all my people who contribute to my campaign, including you. So if he goes to the competition with any information on everyone, you would be included in that. So, if there's anything that you think we can do about that to keep him quiet or whatever, he's like, you know what, I think we could or whatnot. I'm like, oh, Lord Jesus, Ghost. I think I can, but do you know anyone in the admin office of so and so school? You know what I'm saying? He go take my nigga. I'm like, oh, last week it was, oh, nigga, what? And this week is my nigga. I'm like, they using that word, you know what I'm saying, all of them through. Anyway, so we see that part. We then see Tommy. Tommy gets home asking Keisha, like, what's going on, like, what you and Two-Bit? Well, I went to the warehouse and product was missing or whatever, and I told him I think he did it. He like, okay. And he's like, but then he got pissed at me, and when I tried to leave to tell him I was coming to tell you, he grabbed my arm. What? He touched you? Oh, he been begging for he been begging for this ass whooping all week. I'm gonna give it to him. Grr. Tommy, wait. Like, I don't think he did. I was wrong. I was wrong. but I want you to listen to me because I think I know who was the one, sneaking in your warehouse. He's like, well, who was it? I think what Trick. He's like, man, you crazy. Trick, he don't know where my warehouse is at. Like, he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't steal from me. He wouldn't lie to me, whatever. He would not do any of that. She's like, you forgetting. He is not who he used to be, okay? He was lying about, when he lied about selling with you, he lied about Kanan or whatever. He helped set Kanan up to be killed. Like, he isn't who he used to be. Keisha's smart in that aspect that she realized who Tariq is now, and he isn't who he used to be. I'm sorry, y'all. So I'm like, she's right, because he isn't who he used to be, and they are a little bit just naive. Well, Ghost is, and so is Tommy. They're blind to accepting who he really is. Ghost, as far as he know that Trick doing dumb stuff, he won't accept it. And Tommy felt like, okay, well, he told me he wasn't doing it, so that must be true. But it's a lie. But he said, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go and I'm gonna prove you wrong that he would not lie. He ain't lying because he won't lie to me. Not to me, not to Uncle Tommy. I mean, he lied to everybody. So we then see Tariq calls and meets up with Dre in secret. He asking Dre to get him some product, and Tariq like him saying, I know you got something going on or whatnot, since I ain't got no money, I ain't got no product, and I need you to help me. You know, my dad paid me and took all my stuff. Okay, so and you owe me, you know what I'm saying? Because I helped you. What do you say? I helped you do something. I don't know. But he's telling Dre that he owe him or whatever. Dre like, look, you tripping or whatever. I can't do nothing right now, you know what I'm saying? But once I get back on my feet and I have this plan going, when I get my things rolling, I'm going, you know what I'm saying, put you in it or whatever. Oh, all right, you know something. I know my Uncle Tommy would love to know that you're alive. He like, same old trick, always trying to blackmail somebody, and you ain't changed either. Drag on his in the baby diaper bag. Okay, this fool had cocaine or some kind of drug in the diaper bag, and he gives it to Tariq. Like, I figured I would have to bribe you to keep it a secret that I was even last. You know what I'm saying, here you go, whatever. You know what I'm saying, take this. We'll hook up in a week and we'll see what goes from there. I'm looking like, where he even get it from? I just, I guess he got it from when it was doing things with Jason to get money back, to get Tariq back. But I mean, it's just foolish. Okay, it's just foolish if it asks me. But Dre has never wanted or never kept Tariq safe, if you ask me. Even when he, did, because when he didn't tell anyone that he was hanging out with Kanan, that's the first idea that, okay, he don't really care about this boy, if you ask me. But I digress. So we then see Blanca. Blanca has now went up to Eva Marie's school, Proctor's daughter. Gives her backpack, like, oh, here's your backpack, and we're going to find out who hurt your dad. Like, did you see anything at the house? Like, what were you when it happened? And she's like, no, me and Tariq left, the house to go get hot chocolate. And they said, well, did you see anything, before you left? And she just kind of looked like, because she didn't see anything technically, but her dad did call her and say, like, he was in trouble. So she could have at least said that part, but nothing that she seen can let anyone know that anybody knew before it happened that it happened, okay? But if they checked Tariq's cell, see, he got a phone call right before it happened. But as she's talking, she looks at her book bag and she realizes that the keychain, the unicorn keychain is missing. She's like, where's my keychain? Where's my unicorn keychain? It was on my bag. My mom gave it to me. She told me to always keep it with me when I was at my dad's house, and I was to never leave it at my dad's house, but always have it with me at my dad's house and bring it back with me to her house. And when she said that, Blanca realized, okay, the mom was working with Cooper. Why would she give her something that I was missing on the backpack? So she then leaves and she goes to the office, and she's in Cooper's office. Search it, and she finds the unicorn with the SD plug card thing still in it. And so she takes it and she leaves. So at the same time, we see Ramona talking with Cassandra. And she's offering Cassandra a marriage proposal and an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement. It's not like you can marry him, what size ring do you want or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and, we can do this that way or whatever. She's like, I don't want to marry Tate, you know what I'm saying, he's great and better, whatever, but I don't want to marry him. I want something bigger. I want something better. And she was like, what do you want? She's like, oh, You want a congressional seat. What ward? She said, whatever ward it is, whatever. Oh, okay. Well, with your background, your looks, you can definitely win or do well in that ward. But you didn't say my intelligence. She's like, I know I didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? But have a great day. And she kind of just walks away, meaning, sign that NDA, meaning you won't talk about whatever. And, because she wants the DNC to back her when she gets a congressional seat in whatever little city or whatever. It was cool. So we then see Ramona go tell Tate, like, you know what? We got her to sign the NDA and everything, you know what I'm saying? So now you good. He then say, you know what, it'll be really good. You're single, I'm single. We can be the best couple. We can have all the arrangement or whatever. And he's saying you can ride me or it'll be something sexual. I can't think of what it was. And she's like, Negro, please, you are the last person that I would ever be with. He's like, oh, you don't know that. You've never, had a ride. I'm like, Tate, don't be disgusting or whatnot. And she's like, I am interested in someone else that is not you. And then James walks in. And James. And that's what we know she's interested in. And then he has Derek with him. And Tate's like, thinking like, why he ain't dead? And so he said, so Derek has changed his mind. Like he's going to sign the NDA. And he's going to be the new person to be over at the Queen Child Product or whatever, doing that. He has a whole salary bump or whatnot, and he ain't going to say nothing, okay? And then, so it kind of works out good for everybody. But Tate is upset because, again, he told Ghost because he wanted Ghost to just take him out. Take him out. And Ghost kind of just offered him a job. And Ramon's like, oh, that's a great, it's a win-win for everyone. So, again, Tate is out of trouble, and everyone kind of has their thing to do. So it was kind of cute. So we see Ghost and Tasha and Tariq at the school interview because Rashad and Tate has hooked up this interview for Tariq to get into this really prestigious school there, whatever. And they plan like, oh, we're this happy family, whatever. Like Tariq's a great kid. He's very, very ambitious. He is very, very ambitious or whatever. And so he got into the school. Cool. At the house, they're like, you know what? You need to work hard, do good in school. Man, I know that shit. I'm like, why he keep cussing around his parents? Why you punch him in the mouth? I'm not sure. But, they're like, oh, so you know it all, whatever. He's like, yes, I'm good. I'm fine or whatever. Tariq, what do you have to say to your father? I'm sorry. I did that. I'm sorry. Oh, and I also went by Uncle Tommy. She's like, what? I did that to go to him. I went to him to say goodbye, okay? That's what it was or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I think he should know that I took the drugs or whatever, and I think she is scared or whatever. No, I'm scared that she may tell Uncle Tommy. So I know she wants to listen to mine. But Dad, you think that you can go talk to her? He like, sure, I'll go talk to her. So Ghost then goes and meets up with Keisha. Now she has her gun on her. He like, you don't need that. Just calm down. I'm not here to hurt you. We all know, Keisha, that you are not made for this life. Okay, this is just not the life for you. So don't you want Cash to grow up somewhere warm, have a great life in the suburbs? Don't you want that? You should really leave. Okay, take this check. He writes her a check for I don't know how much. Like this is enough for you and him to start over anywhere you want. Okay, just go do something. Okay, and you know what I'm saying. This nigga, I'm not for sale. He like, look, I know that. I'm telling you, you not made for this life. Everyone knows she ain't made for the life, and she with a guy who don't want to leave the life. It's a difference if you with a guy trying to make it, but Tommy ain't gonna. Tommy was pissed at Ghost for wanting to leave the life. He ain't gonna ever want to leave. But girl, it is what it is. So he gives her puts the check in her purse and say, you know what I'm saying? I hope you make the right decision. And he walks away. So we then see Dre, who meets up with Cooper, to basically say, fuck y'all, I got my daughter back. I don't need to do anything for you anymore. Sax then tells him, nope, if you don't participate and get me something to get Jane backed up or whatever, you're going to jail. I'm going to, you're going to go to jail for the murder of Maria. And I'm like, what? How? And he then gives Dre a ankle monitor, like, now we're tracing you. I'm looking like, that's not how it goes. Nobody just meets with you at an abandoned warehouse and puts an anklet on your leg. Like, it's, girl, but he's dumb. Dre's stupid. And he believes he's really being tracked by the feds or whatever. And I'm like, You didn't do it though, bruh. Because when Dre first tried to leave, like, man, whatever. He said, well, okay, when you get home, there'll be police everywhere. I'm like, no, the police would have been there. They would have been there. But, again, Cooper keeps doing things to get himself deeper and deeper in trouble, okay? But he don't get it yet. So now Dre feel like, okay, now I can't do nothing because the feds is tracking my ankles. I'm like, it's just dumb. So Ghost goes to see goes to see Jason. It's just so much. Ghost goes to see Jason to tell him that he can hire Dre as his new distro. Okay, and he then brings up how you could do that, and then you can be done with time. You can be fine because I'm not gonna be a distro. It can be Dre. So Jason said, okay, cool. If I like this person, Dre, if I like him, then you can go ahead and you're free to kill Tommy whenever you want to, whatever. I'm like, So 2-Bit like, no, back at the warehouse. Tommy's sitting there and 3 the Hardway walk in. So of course BG, 2-Bit, and Spanky. And they like, okay, because he's sitting there with his gun on the table. So him and 2-Bit is eyeing each other. Okay, he like, oh, so you must talk to Keisha. He like, I sure did or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I heard you put your hands on her. Well, I also did not like how she accused me of doing it. I didn't do that. And I tried to stop her from leaving or whatever. And so, but you touched her. You know what, BG, Spank, let me him talk. Spank like, man, look, this ain't even worth it or whatever. Y'all need to calm down. He like, Spank, you don't want to smoke. Like, look, I'm telling you, Tommy, y'all doing too much, whatever. You about to shoot 2-Bit over something he didn't do just because your girlfriend was upset and accused him of doing it. That doesn't make any sense or whatever. He like, and to be honest, Lakeisha started it, and you should not do this because it's this dumb. You know what I'm saying? He like, we need to move weight, we need to make money, whatever, because of this trick loss. You know what I'm saying? Is this about ghosts? Are you just still upset about ghosts? Like, why? What is all this? You cannot be acting or making decisions being emotional. You know what I'm saying? It's just not smart. I'm not. And that's why I'm not gonna shoot 2-Bit, okay? I'm not. I'm letting him walk, whatever. Oh, let me go. Let me walk. He's like, yeah, get out. You're done. He like, all right, man, fine, whatever. Come on, Spank, let's go. Spank like, me and my fire too. Like, man, get out of here. I'm like, you doing exactly what Spank just said was done. You're reacting because of something that Keisha did and Keisha was wrong. He like, man, I'm telling you, man, you know what I'm saying? Remember, the fall of every great man is behind the woman. You know what I'm saying? That's how you use with Keisha, whatever. Remember what do you say? Remember how Eve made Adam eat the apple or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Don't eat the apple, Tommy. But Tommy, he ate the apple, the pear, every piece of fruit in the Garden of Eden, okay? And I'm like, it's just stupidity or whatever. So all that's left is BG. Now, as they're leaving, 2-Bit and Spank talking how to figure out how to get back in good with Tommy. Oh, what can we do? Oh, you know what we can do? We can kill Ghost for him. Yeah, we can do that. We can take schedule, and then see where Ghost at, and then walk up and just pow, take him out or whatever. And we also see that 2-Bit is still wearing Ghost's watch from the robbery. That's stupid. Very, very stupid because he has a distinct watch. But I digress. And that's going to come back in some kind of way. We know that or whatever. They then see Dre and a photo online somewhere. See, I told you. You know what? Not Ghost. We should get Dre. If we bring Dre to Tommy, that'll really be something. So we gotta kidnap Dre. I'm looking like these fools are coming up, girl, playing at the plan of foolishness. They then said we also need to get Keisha out the way. So they then said they're gonna hire a friend to go to her shop and scare her to leave. I'm like, you know how you see danger flashing? I'm like, danger, danger, danger. It's flashing them. I'm like, all this is gonna go wrong. Everything they plan is gonna go wrong. I can see it in my bones because everyone knows Keisha not about his life. She gonna panic and do some dumb stuff. But I digress. So Tommy meets up with Tariq because he wants to find out if Tariq really was the one taking his stuff. So he asks, Tariq, did you break into my warehouse and take my product? First he lies and say, no, I got the product from Canaan because I would never do that. And he's lying. Tariq, tell me if you did. Well, how don't even know? Like, Tariq, did you do it? Like, let's be honest. Tariq then says, yes, he did it. He was in bad with Vincent. He had to do this and this, and he had, I'm so sorry, Tommy, I had to. I had no choice. And at first, Tommy seemed calm. Okay, you're honest. Okay, cool. He then gets pissed off picks Tariq up, hangs him over the balcony of the building, all the way up. What are you doing? Don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Let me know. Please don't kill me. Oh, I'm so sorry. He crying and all that stuff. We put him down. You see this? Did you feel that? This is the game. That's what we were trying to keep you from, okay? Every day, that's how you feel in the game. Like that, okay? And you lied to me. I didn't want this for you. I'm sorry, Uncle Tommy. How can I fix it? How can I fix it? You can't. I can't trust you. So I guess we not family no more. And he just walks away. Because again, he like, you lied to me in my face. Was stealing from me. I can't trust you. I'm like, I just, oh God, I can't. You know what I'm saying? Keisha in her shop. In her shop, we're closed. We're closed. And God like, all right, fine. He then blocks the door so she can't get out or whatever. And he walk up to her and puts a knife. You better leave town or Ghost gonna take from you what you can't get back. And son, I'm like, y'all done told this man to go scare her and use Ghost's name? That's just stupid because that's gonna make time be worse. And she's like, get off me. And they kind of tussle a little bit. He ended up cutting her shoulder. And then she grabs her gun, Tommy gave her, and she shoots him. And he is now in the upper room to meet Jesus, okay? And she's like, oh my God. Oh my God, what am I gonna do? Oh my God. She got scared, okay? We then see that 2-Bit and Spank snatch Dre. Snatch. Bring him to Tommy, okay? And he like, don't do it, don't kill me. You know what I'm saying? I'm with the fans. I gotta. He holds his leg up, basically the lieutenant or whatever. And then he like, I'm working with them to get at to put Ghost behind bars or whatever. Tommy then gets a text from Keisha saying, on a phone call, like, get here real quick or whatever. I need you. He also looks at Dre's phone. He sees a text from Ghost saying, since a meeting with Jason. I'm like, there's so much going on. So he gets to the shop or whatever. And then she like, Ghost did this. Why have you kill Ghost? Look, we did. He like, what happened? He came in and attacked me, whatever, and he told me, he said, if I don't leave or whatever, the Ghost gonna do this and gonna do that. And he did it because he offered me some money and I ain't leave. Why don't you tell me you offered you money? Well, I didn't think it would really matter or whatever because I didn't take it. You know what I'm saying? And he like, look, we need to move this body. No, we need to call 911, okay? It was self-defense. He's like, Keisha, when they get here and they ask you, where did you get your gun? What will you tell them, okay? Tommy, I'm so tired. I'm tired of this shit. I want to be done with this stuff. I don't want to do this anymore. I want a house in the hills, in the suburbs. I want Catherine. Girl, the things you want, you can't get with Tommy. You can't. That's like something that you want vagina, but you sucking dick. You can't get one from the other, okay? Either want a penis or vagina. You cannot want a safe, easy, regular life if you're with Tommy. Common sense, which Keisha's stupid or whatever. But he said, you know what? She said, I want a normal life. Can you give me that? Yes, okay, we can do that. I got you. But right now, I'll grab his legs. I'm looking like, oh my God, this kid, it's getting more and more far-fetched. This episode was a lot, okay? And it was so much by the end, I was exhausted by saying how much of it was complete BS. But I digress. Anyway, we then see Ghost talking to Jason about how great of a person that Dre would be working, whatever. And then Tommy come in pissed. He's pissed off. And he like, what are you doing here, Tommy? Oh, what am I doing? We need to talk now, Ghost. He's like, what the fuck? What is up with y'all or whatever? I cannot. What is this? You really, Jason, after all the money I paid you, bargained with him to take me out? Really? Well, you can't because, Dre isn't here. Where's Dre? He isn't here. What? I'm like, it's to the point of being so unbelievable that I'm looking like, what's the point of this show again? What are we getting to? Out, girl. So they fussing back and forth. Ghost and Tommy. And Jason said, shut up. Both of y'all just shut up, okay? Look, at this point in time, I need y'all both to just work together, okay? Y'all gonna work together, whatever. Y'all both gonna be my dish or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? And when y'all do that, I will cut the payments y'all owe me in half. And if not, I'll double them. And then if either one of you kills one another, I will kill the other one. That's it. I'm like, okay. All right. Whatever. So they all disperse. They all leave. So, as Three the hard way trying to decide how to kill Dre. Because they done moved Dre to a different location because, again, he says he's with the feds and he has a little anklet on his ankle. And, Spank and too bad to see decide they're gonna put him go to a chop shop and put him in the trunk of a chop shop, and then his body can go somewhere else, and it won't really matter. I'm looking like, okay, but he hear all that. So as he's hearing them say all this stuff, he's moving his wrists and getting his hands loose from the zip ties. I'm like, okay, I can see. Okay, he gonna get loose. He gonna kill one of them because Spank and Two Bit leave, on the BG there, so he keep making noise to have BG take his face mask off. I'm like, no, BG, just stop it. Just BG, just walk away. Walk away, BG. However, he say, man, can you just let me call my daughter? Like, I know y'all gonna kill me. Just can I please just say goodbye to my daughter? We know BG has a thing for the children. Like, he don't want kids to be in harm's way, and he's a softy at heart or whatever. So he goes to grab his phone or whatever. He does that. Dre, who hands is loose, grabs BG's phone and shoots him in the head. So now the one good loyal person is now dead. BG was the only person loyal to period. And they done took him. I'm looking like, how did BG die before Dre, before Tariq, before 2-Bit or Spank, before Keisha, before Cooper? How did that happen? Girl, I don't know, but it's just stupid. It's just stupidity. Okay, Harry then called Cooper in, okay, to talk because Blanca has showed Harry that recording, okay, and they listen to it. So when he walk in, Blanca push play, and you hear Proctor and his ex-wife talking or whatever, and him letting her die. He's like, so you put an illegal wiretap on a little girl's backpack, okay? Use her mother to do it, and then ended up getting her mother killed, and then you went in and blackmailed Proctor with it, which then still got him killed. For what? What's the point? I can explain. Nope. No, because your incompetence is legendary, okay? You are on admin leave, okay? There will be a full investigation, and I will have you disbarred and thrown in jail. You may go. And I'm like, finally, Cooper got what he deserved. He deserved to die. He deserved to die. But he can also go to jail. Now, what I don't want to happen is he go to jail and then one day Ghost is locked up and they in the same prison. I don't want that to happen. Because then Cooper would get some kind of, no. Send him to jail, and then someone who he sent away should kill Cooper. That's what I want to happen or whatever. We see Ramona sees Ghost and, tells him how Tate propositioned her, for them to get married or whatever because, he thinks it'd be great. Like, it's a good idea. However, what did you say? And I told him no. I'm interested in someone else. And then she smiles. But then Tommy walks in. Like, Tommy's having a good time. He's having a good time. I don't care. Get lost. And she's like, oh my God. Okay, fine. And so she leaves. He's pissed. Like, I couldn't believe you. You went after Keisha. He like, what are you talking about? I didn't go after Keisha. Yeah, you would go after her because I went after girl. You went after Keisha because I can't talk about Tommy so fast sometimes. You went after Keisha because to get revenge for what I did to Angela. I could never get back at you for what you did to her. And that, to me, that meant you don't care enough for Keisha for me to even go after her. Truth be told, it's just not what it is. But I offered her money, whatever, and she didn't take it. He didn't even know anything else. And you should know, Tommy, Ghost ain't that dumb or that pathetic to go after Keisha. He wouldn't do that. That's what you did. That ain't what Ghost would do, whatever. And anyway, he like, you know what? I could kill you. But if you kill me, then, Jason could kill you. He like, I know. So they make a truce again. To do what? To work together to kill Jason. So then they can then try to kill each other, and one of them can live. I'm looking like, if y'all would have killed Jason a long time ago, y'all would not have to kill each other. And if y'all were smart enough to realize the person who they sent to get hurt ain't even Ghost people, that's 2-Bit and them people. I'm looking like, girl, Tommy then takes Keisha to a house that he says their house. I think that's the same house of Holly's uncle who he killed, if I'm not mistaken, but I digress. He tells her this is their new house. This is their new house where they're going to live or whatever, and it's a big old house out in the boondocks and whatnot, and how he will always protect her. I'm looking like, I just can't. I'm like, where's Cash? Again, where's Cash? It's late at night. Where is your son? Where is he? Who has him? Tasha and Tariq talk. She like, look, what is your plan? What do you want to do? because you keep doing these things like, and nothing comes. I mean, what are you trying to do? Because y'all won't nobody help me. Kanan was the only one who would help me. She's like, just shut up. You know what? Was the kid, the Vincent kidnapping, was that a hustle? Was you getting a cut of that? He's like, yes, it was, or whatever. She's like, fine, we're gonna make a deal. You never ever lie to me. You cannot lie to me. And if you don't lie to me, I will teach you to be better than ghosts. Okay? You will go to school, you get an education, but you won't ever stop selling drugs. I'm looking like, what? Tasha made a deal with Tariq to show him the game. She said, I'm going to teach you the game, because he then put out the drugs that Dre gave him and said, can you teach me how to move this so that no one else gets hurt? And she said, yes, I will teach you the game. I get it. Tasha understands who Tariq is. She said that. She said, I get that you're different and that you are who you are. He wants to be a drug dealer. She's like, your father doesn't get that yet. He's not accepted that yet. I have. So I'm going to teach you how to do this, because I cannot lose another child. And you doing it your own way is going to get you killed. And I won't be able to survive that. So my only option is to teach you how to not die by being a great drug dealer like your father. Well, actually, better than your father. I'm looking like, and that's how the episode went off. I'm done. This episode was too much for me. I'm not cutting it down. It is 49 minutes long. If you have watched this whole time, put who your favorite character from all 6 seasons is. Mine will be Julio. Julio was the most loyal and was taken out in the worst way, if you ask me. So mine will be Julio. But yeah, if you watch this long, please put in your favorite character and what time you watched this video. Peace.